Welcome to the interview. I'm Dan Hollander, and today we're talking with Bill Phillips of the Lawrenceburg Rotary Club. Bill, good to have you with us again.
Dan, it's good to be here.
And every year when you come around, it is amazing that the fair is here at the same time.
You know, it's fall comes around, and it's also time for the Middle Tennessee District Fair,
Right.
and we have become the biggest event in our community this time of year, and we're certainly proud of that fact.
I was going to ask you, there isn't really anything close to this. A lot of baseball games and football games and everything, but as far as this is concerned, this is the biggest.
Well, it certainly is the largest single event that we have all year long. We are expecting to have 100,000 people pass through the gates during the week.
Is that up?
And it'll be up from last year. You know, last year was a difficult year weather-wise, and right now it's really looking good for the rest of the year, for the rest of the week.
That's good. That's good. Why do you feel this fair is so popular and so supported by the community?
Well, you know, that's a great question. I think it's a part of it is tradition. You know, we are here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, which in my opinion is the greatest place to live in this part of the country. And the people here are just absolutely great, and the community participation is great, and people mark their calendars. They look forward to the fair year after year, and they make it a point to make the last week in September available so that they can come and be a part of the event.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, several major cornerstones that you can't do without. Let's hit on some of those.
Well, the first thing, of course, is the participation that we have in the community. Without that, none of this would be possible.
You can't beat that.
No, you absolutely cannot. I think the second cornerstone is the local participation that we have from other groups. You know, not only the Rotary Club, which is the primary sponsor and manager of the fair, but you have the Kiwanis Club, you have the Lions Club, you have all of the Eastern Star and Mason groups, you have the community clubs. Just about every group in Lawrence County in one way or another participates in the fair, and without that kind of participation, nothing would happen.
Yeah. There's no way you can get it unless these folks just really want to do it.
That's absolutely true. I think the third cornerstone is the fact that we have popular events in our arena. You know, this is our third year in the arena, and it has really taken us to a new level.
I was going to say, how's the response today?
The response has been outstanding. We come near filling it up most nights during the fair, and even last year with the poor weather, we filled it up just about every night, and I think that's a huge part of it. The rest of it, of course, here is Rotary Park. This is one of the nicest fairgrounds in the state. It's not the biggest by any means, but it is clean, it is shady, it's well laid out, and people enjoy coming.
Yeah. I was going to say, how does this compare with other fairgrounds and events?
Well,
you're in good shape.
We're in very good shape. As far as number of people that come through, we are in the top 10 fairs of the state. There are 63 to 64 fairs that are a part of our association. We are in the top 10. Mm-hmm. And Dan, as you know, this past year our fair was named the state champion fair in the AA division, which covers fairs in communities of the size of Lawrenceburg, mm-hmm. Lawrenceburg, Fayetteville, Pulaski, fairs of that nature. We were named the state champion last year.
So what's new?
This year, I think the event that's going to create a lot of buzz is an act called Close Encounters of the Exotic Kind. It's a big cat act. They've got white tigers, or they have a white tiger, other tigers, and they've got a lion. And they are big cats. They are on the fairgrounds. They came in last week, and we look for that to be a huge draw. It looks like it's going to be a great show. And I think that's going to be the big deal.
Yeah. What else new?
Well, we're going to do a lot of the same things that we've done year after year.
If it works, don't mess with it.
If it works, don't change it. Yeah. And to a large extent, that's the occasion. We always look to improve, as you well know. But we will start with our demolition derbies on Monday and Tuesday, a very popular event. We have one of the best derbies in the state. We have some of the best derby participation that you'll come across in the state. Wednesday night will be our junk car jump and run. That's a popular event that we instituted several years ago. That's turned into a big event as well. Yeah. Thursday night, of course, is Montgomery Gentry. Montgomery Gentry, they put on a great show. We still have some good seats available, and we're looking forward to having them here on Thursday night. Then our truck and tractor pulls on truck and tractor pulls on Friday. We'll have an antique pull at noon on Friday, and then the truck and tractor pull itself on Friday night starting at 6:30. and the motocross on Saturday, again at 6:30, followed by our Tough Truck Challenge on Sunday afternoon.
I'm sure you welcome suggestions from fairgoers about, hey, have you ever thought about doing this?
We absolutely welcome that. Of course, we take those suggestions at our fair office here at the front of the ground. You see it in the background here. We're sitting in front of it today. And we also have a Facebook page. If you just do a Google on Middle Tennessee District Fair, you will get to our Facebook page, and we get a lot of comments there, and we try to respond to all of those comments.
What do you see for the future in fairs? Not just this one, but fairs in general.
Fairs in general.
20 years down the road. That's hard to say.
That's a great question, Dan, and I'm glad you brought that up. Fairs in general are having a difficult time. We are doing just fine here, but in general, the atmosphere, the culture in our country is changing, and you're seeing a lot of county fairs that are having a real difficult time making ends meet and make things happen. Our fair has been very fortunate in that we have not only been able to continue operations, but we've been able to grow year by year. And good Lord willing, we'll continue doing that over the next 20 years.
I guess that's the people who are involved with the Rotary and the people who attend the fair, all put together.
It's all put together. It's not just the Rotary Club, but that's a big part of it. The Rotary Club is kind of the glue that holds it together, but we have the participation from the other civic clubs. We have great support from the county and the city of Lawrenceburg, and we have great support from the community, and that's what makes it all happen.
So if someone's watching this and saying, you know, I always wondered why they didn't, you welcome that.
We absolutely do. You know, bring it up. We might think, gee, you know, why didn't we think of that? And a lot of times, those are the kind of ideas that really make a difference for us.
Look forward to it, Bill.
Looking forward to having you.
Thank you. That's the interview for today. Bill Phillips with us from Middle Tennessee District Fair.